10 Facts You Probably Didn't Know About Michael Jackson's History. Michael Jackson's Half Greatest Hits, Half New Studio Album Collection, History, Past, Present and Future. Book 1 was released at a crucial and chaotic point in the pop star's life. And in several ways, ended up adding gasoline to the flames of controversy already threatening to consume the singer. King of Pop, battling the first public allegations of child sexual abuse, the album's lyrics strike a defiant tone, lashing out at his accusers and the tabloid media. With his record label spending tens of millions of dollars to help promote the album. And in a bigger sense keep the once beloved star's career in orbit in the face of this public relations nightmare, there was obviously a lot at stake. As you'll see, Michael Jackson literally recruited an army to help him with this campaign, including superstar sibling Janet Jackson, R. Kelly, the Notorious B.I.G., basketball giant Shaquille O'Neal, and about a dozen 30-foot-tall, 20,000-pound Michael Jackson statues. At its best, the album, released on June 20, 1995, features some of the most sophisticated, dark and angry music Jackson ever recorded. He even swears, several times. But some of those venomous lyrics, particularly on the single, "They Don't Care About Us," bring even more trouble into Michael's already hectic life. In this video, you'll see the giant statues, the F-bombs, a battle with the Beatles, the anti-Semitic accusations and even how Jackson's final #1 single was banned from the airwaves in Belgium. Let's have a look at 10 facts of Michael Jackson's history. 1. The King of Pop, under attack. Although he was always considered highly eccentric, Jackson's public image took a much more drastic hit when he was accused of child sexual abuse in 1993. The singer's home was raided by police, and he was subjected to a strip search during the evidence collection process. Ultimately, no charges were filed, but Michael settled out of court with the family of the child for a reported $22 million. A clearly enraged and humiliated Michael issued a public televised address to declare his innocence. And that angry, media-bashing stance would soon dominate the lyrics on History. 2. Little Sister to the Rescue. Scream, the lead track and first single from History, finds Jackson defiantly tackling his troubles and shockingly dropping F-bombs with help from his superstar sister Janet. Even without that, "Stop fucking with me" chorus. It's hard to miss the venom in these lyrics. Tired of injustice, tired of the schemes, the lies are disgusting. So what does it mean, kicking me down? I got to get up. As jacked as it sounds, the whole system sucks. 3. Biggie, Blunts and Bullets. Michael Jackson also recruited a pair of rappers to help out on History. Shaquille O'Neal brings his harmless, rumbling, mumbling style to Too Bad. It's the Notorious B.I.G. who courts controversy, filling the room with a cloud of pot smoke and gunfire, then uttering what has to be the first and last N-word ever on a Michael Jackson record during This Time Around. 4. You spent $30 million on what? Sony Music spent a reported $30 million on the worldwide marketing campaign for History. While the album fell off the US charts faster than previous Michael Jackson albums. Possibly due to the aforementioned controversies. Its singles took turns climbing the charts overseas for nearly 2 years. 5. An army of giant Michael Jacksons, that's what. Part of the $30 million marketing plan for History included the construction of about a dozen 30-foot-tall statues of Michael Jackson as featured on the album cover. These 20,000-pound behemoths were placed on display across the globe in cities such as Paris, London, Milan, Prague and Los Angeles. 6. Michael Jackson accused of anti-Semitic lyrics. As if Michael Jackson didn't have enough battles going on, he started a whole new firestorm by including the lyrics, "Jew me, sue me, everybody to me, kick me, kika me, don't you black or white me," in the song, "They Don't Care About Us." Although he claimed his goal was to criticize, not participate in anti-Semitic behavior, Jackson apologized and wound up re-recording the offending phrases as "do me" and "strike me" for future pressings of the album. 7. Banned in Belgium. The second single from History, the R. Kelly-composed ballad, "You Are Not Alone," was a huge success, becoming Michael Jackson's last #1 hit. But 12 years later, it was banned from the airwaves in Belgium after a judge ruled that the song plagiarized the 1993 song, "If We Can Start All Over," by Eddie and Danny Van Passil. 8. How to Piss Off a Beatles. What's controversial about covering the classic Beatles song, "Come Together"? Well, nothing, except that Paul McCartney is probably still mad about Michael Jackson outbidding him for the publishing rights to the Fab Fours catalog back in 1985. I think it's dodgy to do things like that, McCartney explained, to be someone's friend and then buy the rug they're standing on. 9. Michael Jackson accused of chart trickery. In addition to a full new studio album, History came packaged with a second disc compiling the greatest hits from Jackson's recent solo albums. This allowed Sony to take advantage of a frequently used industry trick on the album charts. The double disc set counted as 2 sales, even though it only cost about half as much as a single CD. Coupled with another common loophole allowing them to measure by units shipped instead of registered sales. They were able to claim History went quintuple platinum a few short months after its release, when actual sales actually tallied, just 1.3 million. Only problem is, the New York Daily News offered their readers a peek behind the curtain, and also alleged further trickery on the singles charts. 10. An unexpected farewell tour. Since Michael Jackson was just 39 when the massively successful History World Tour ended, there's no way anyone could have expected it would be the star's last concert trek. But as his legal, financial and substance abuse problems escalated, Jackson would release just one more studio album, 2001's Invincible, and perform at just a handful of charity shows over the next 12 years. In 2009, he announced a series of comeback shows titled This Is It. But sadly Michael Jackson died of a heart attack 3 weeks before the first scheduled show. Let me know in the comments which of these facts you liked most. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Michael Jackson videos.